You were living in Jamaica, did you know what discrimination was? What racial discrimination was?
No, we don't know about that. It's when they come in England, we find out, say, we ain't talking about discrimination, we find out, say, well, what, sometimes they pass you on the street, they want to talk to you. Yeah. So what's wrong? They say, yes, prejudice. Yeah. And so it go on, go on, what? It was rough, man.
So your experience of it, your first experience was not finding accommodation.
Yeah, you couldn't find no accommodation. The work is here. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The work was here. Yeah. For you to you can leave a job today and pick up another one tomorrow. Yeah. And whenever time you go into a workplace, the man for your thing and call you sub. This sub here, they'll give you some money to help you over until you get your wage. But plenty of these white guy them, when them go in and get this sub, they don't come back tomorrow. And they gone somewhere else can get sub again. But the black one then stick to there then come to work and they just stick there I don't know, there's a big suit Burton. And when they come in England here, Burton, you remark what Burton used. He said from the black race come in England, the black race build up back his business. For the white one and just come and they will hire a suit. But the black one come and they will get a suit made and build up. And sometimes you go in a Burton store, when you go there, I have a black man, you buy one suit, they'll trust you one. For instance, you will come and pay me. And that's how he say, he becomes a millionaire. From the black come back, when the black come in Bradford here, he becomes a millionaire. But you have to fight hard, You have to fight it hard, man. You see all up a Whipsy? Yeah. When you go up in a Whipsy, a mark on the street here. Yeah. No black.
Did they? Up in Whipsy?
Up in Whipsy, right on the floor, we want no black here.
And you saw those signs nearly everywhere?
Almost everywhere in Whipsy. You see in a street, you see a sign mark on the road here. We don't want no black here.
So, and did the police enforce that?
The police don't bother about them time, they bother about those things. They just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody bother oh, Whipsy. You couldn't go to Whipsy to get a house in Whipsy. Yeah. If you get a house in Whipsy, you have to get somebody, a white person, to stand responsibility for who you can get the house. You couldn't go and get one here. But at that area, you don't want a white there, no black there. Yeah. The only place you could so associate with Manigam.
Yeah. Why do you think that was? Why do you think that was? Why do you think you could get a house in Manigam?
You see, Manigam area, almost a millionaire. And through the millionaire, and you're working at them mill, you could go there for your work for them. Yeah. You see what I mean? Yeah. And that's why you see plenty black and Pakistan capture Manigam. Yeah. In that area, the complete. Yeah. But they use the textile, and they use for you work for the textile firm, and the people, the owner of them know you. They could have get in Manigam. Right. So you see, everything when we just come here, we all stick together. And sometimes I say to them, you don't have no money. And I work I'll have some money and I will help you. That's how we carry on and just try to help each other.
So do you know when you saw like you mentioned about whips and you saw it written in the road? Yeah. So how did that make you feel?
Embarrassed. You feel embarrassed well, nobody wants you here. For the mark and I'm over the street to walk street. No black here. No. So you feel just embarrassed.
And was that commonplace across England or?
I'm going to talk for place where I go and sit, Yeah. Whipsy.
Yeah.
For Whipsy is a posh area. Yeah. And they don't want no black there.
Wow.
No black come here. Sometimes you walk in a website, people look at and then winner looking out on you. And that's it's a dream world. They don't want to see you. Yeah. They don't want to see you there.
So they wouldn't. So could you go into pubs there or anything?
No, you couldn't go in pub there.
Yeah.
You don't go pub. There's a pub up by Manigam there, and then mark inside there. No black allowed to come inside here.
Yeah.
And some guy make up and go up there and mash down the pub, you know. But instead, no black man can come here, they make up and they break up the pub. And from that, you know, things getting a bit, you know.
Tension,
you know. And same in Whipsy. So you used to fight a weekend up there, you can't go up there.
So
they beat you up there.
And so it was commonly known then, for if you were black, not to go.
Not to go.
Right. And when you said about embarrassment, is that because you felt ashamed for being black, or is it because?
So we never recognized these prejudice business in Jamaica. Yeah. So when they put the notice in Jamaica to come to England, your mother country need you, we start say when you come, they quickly receive you.
Yeah.
But nothing like that. Yeah. And then all they want you to come and work.
Yeah. So
for judo time, you know, the major of the people go to war and plenty of them died out.
Yeah.
And no, they have no workers.
It's really hard to explain what racism feels like, and you know, I keep saying it's that for me, I can identify with you because it is about that embarrassment because you don't know what to say, what to do, and it's hard. I mean, in your own words, how would you?
There's a you know, down in Tunnel with that fountain.
Yes, yeah, I remember that.
A church was there, you know.
Yeah.
And I tell it was there, and they're marking it, no black inside the sky.
But do you know, like, I was just trying to get put across about, in your own words, how does it, when you experience that racism, when you said embarrassment, what did embarrassment mean from your point of view?
Well, from my point of view, I never expect this thing to happen. For the way them come in Jamaica and talk to us right nice, and you appreciate you when you're in Jamaica, you talk this appreciation you get in Jamaica, you don't want to get it here.
Yeah.
And nothing like that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. So did that, so by the sounds of it, did you change your behaviour? Did it make you change your behaviour? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in what way?
Yeah. For a matter of fact, you see, sometimes they say to me, say, you go to the bus stop there, and you was standing at the queue there, and some white one just come and step in front of you and go in the queue.
Yeah.
So what's wrong here? What's wrong? I was there before, you mean time to pass me and gone here, like, you know.
Yeah.
Then we got to find out this.
Yeah.
I couldn't to white. Very bad there. No black allowed. No black allowing white. Oof.
And did people, so if you went there, would people ask you to leave the pub and stuff? Or?
They ask you to leave, come out. You're not allowed here, you come out. At the time you feel so embarrassed. You feel so embarrassed. And you just go and tell, things work, and we get to work with each other, like, we just try to associate, like,
Yeah.
And so things just like to, but it was right off in the first part.
So did you have interracial relationships back then? Did you see that?
Well, true, I know it was so rough. I don't go out.
Right.
I don't go out.
No, you used to stay.
I used to stay from work
to home.
Work home, like,
Yeah.
Until things quite too bad and say, they call me at work, and you can go out here with me. I will take you out, I will see that don't do wrong with you,
Were you ever scared were you ever like you said things was, were you ever like scared about being beaten up or anything?
Yeah, I was very scared.
Yeah.
I was very scared. But one day I was coming until this thing spring up now, Teddy Boy. And when Teddy Boy spring up, then look, you want them, three of them all if they see you on your own, 3 of them turn upon you and beat you up, you know. 3 of them turn upon you and beat you up. So now through that now, we have to walk in group.
Yeah.
And when they walk in group now, they tell you boy they get scared. They get scared when you see them in group. But if you 2 of you are one and you're on your own, you're what? Ooh.
I think, when did Mum come? My Mum came with me and Neil. She came to England from Turks and Caicos in 1976. And then I remember, because I was quite small, you know, about the passports and about settling.
Well, she doesn't see nothing. She never see nothing.
Yeah, I remember that.
She doesn't see nothing.
Do you recall that do you remember that when they were asking about settlement for you to, because I remember her going to a solicitor to check that she had the right passport, and it was on Sunbridge Road.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of like the anxiety and like going with her, you know, and you remember when you went into town and I was in my best clothing and stuff.
Well, you see, we never go through that problem. During those times, Jamaica run by the British. Come on, British passport, everything was British.
Yeah.
Come inside. So we don't have to go through no problem with that part.
Yeah.
For everything would be run by the British.
So with the scandal then, you know, like with Windrush scandal, did you find it easy to settle? So why did you find it easy to settle then and to register as British? Because a lot of people was detained and like sent back to Jamaica.
These people were sent back to Jamaica in the Windrush parents them.
Yeah.
When them sometime when some of them in Jamaica there, when they was out there and come in England here, then send for the young kids.
Yeah.
And they couldn't afford to go back in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So the passport what them have, they never recognize.
Yeah.
And plenty of them will come here and ban, they don't have the papers then to show.
Yeah.
So that's why they're trying to deport them back.
Yeah. So did you have friends that happened to?
No, none of my friends ever happened to me.
Yeah.
And we hear about it, like, you know.
Yeah.
So try to send them back, like, you know.
Yeah.
But true, they want it. Even some of them was even born here, they want to send them back in Jamaica. And then born in England here.
Yeah.
And plenty of them will come up.
Yeah.
But for them small, you know.
Yeah.
And then parents send for them.
Yeah.
And then come up here. But I took on the right paper or nothing, like, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why you see that send back business.
Yeah.